What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. We're just gonna go boom, boom up here. And I think this is the easiest way to get up there. I don't know exactly how to do it every time. But why not? Let's go ahead and go in this little area that we've been working on. Last episode, we completed the Sea Slide Galaxy. And that is tough for me to say again because I have some unfortunate news for everyone. We were supposed to unveil this galaxy, the Toy Time Galaxy, and I recorded 2 episodes and it failed to give me a final product. And that's why I'm a little bit upset right now. I was actually a lot bit upset yesterday. But you know, I'm keeping myself together and staying positive, and we're gonna do this episode because obviously we have to continue. The Let's Play must go on. So anyway, I was feeling good yesterday. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not feeling well. If you've been watching the series, you know I've been feeling great lately. So I was feeling good yesterday, recording episodes, you know. So I actually get to record 2 in a row, which is rare lately. And they were really good episodes, too. That's really the unfortunate part, is they were so much fun. They might have been 2 of the best episodes I uploaded. Oh, I just don't want to think about it. I really don't. And I messed up in exporting the commentary. I'm not going to go way into it, but I made a mistake in exporting the commentary from my Audacity, so I didn't save it. So when I went to go check later, if it was all nice and dandy and stuff, when editing the video, the commentary wasn't there. So I mean, it was a little bit more of an in-depth mistake. I'm not gonna explain it. Like, I wasn't an idiot. I didn't like forget to export it. I exported it, but I did something wrong, so it wasn't available. Anyway, is this? Can you spin this? Yeah. So here's the unfortunate part. The Toy Time Galaxy will be all one galaxy, because the big upsetting thing about that is not only were they great episodes scratched in like an hour of my time absolutely wasted. This episode, I'll be honest with you guys, probably won't be as good. I already know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and that's pretty much obvious, as you guys probably inferred by knowing that I missed it. So it's good in the sense that I know, like, there's no really dilly-dallying. So if you don't really like the blindness of me, like, wandering around, because I did do some wandering around, and I did quite a bunch of dying, then you're not gonna have that this episode. That's good. I know pretty much what is asked of me in these missions. So I guess that aspect, if you guys like that, that's a positive. I always try to look at the positive of the situation. In this case, there really isn't much positive, and I apologize. I shouldn't be talking about it so much in this episode, bringing you guys down, but yeah, it's just honestly, all I can say is shit happens sometimes, and really, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta move along and keep a positive attitude, like I said, and everything will be okay, because obviously there's no undoing what I did. So you really just gotta deal with it and make the most of what's going on. So yeah, there's where I'm standing with that. It's been kind of a while since the last episode. I tried so hard, guys, yesterday, and you know, we just came up short. But that's enough of that for now. The good thing I can tell you, though, is the episodes were a lot of fun, and we're gonna have fun again, of course. Even though it's just the next day in the same missions, it'll still be a good time. Toy Time Galaxy is so much fun. First of all, for starters, let's just listen to the music here. Actually, I think if I go, of course, I go under freaking ground as soon as I say I want to listen to the music. I actually never went in here last episode, so let's do this. It's probably some type of reward at the top. As you can see, you cannot break these solid blocks. You could just break the bricks. Oh, and they get thinner as it goes up. And no, you gotta be grabbing me. Oh my. We do have some fun stuff that awaits us. Just if you don't know about this game, then just trust me. Toy Time Galaxy is so Much fun. I had a blast, and hopefully we can have a blast again. So let's just listen to this music for a second. And it's not starting. So yeah, basically that's the original Super Mario Bros. So it is pretty awesome. I think it's awesome that they brought that back. Can I jump to the middle? Absolutely not. I cannot even come close. That was pretty awful. Wow. Okay, so the mission in this one is Mecha Bowser. And I'll be upfront with you guys. There are the little mini Mecha Bowsers here. It was not as cool as I thought it was going to be. It was still cool. It's probably my least favorite mission in the Toy Time Galaxy. I thought it was going to be like the Mecha Bowser that we saw in Super Mario Sunshine. But no, it was not. It was not at all like it. Not at all. Oh, Mario, what you doing with that spring? Okay. Get up here. Alright. And spin through. Great. So yeah, you guys will see pretty coming up if you've never seen it before. It's pretty cool though. It's decently cool. I kind of the first time I played it, I overhyped it a little bit. I thought it was gonna be awesome. Mecha Bowser, like come on, that's some awesome shiz right there. But no, it was not awesome shiz. It was pretty good shiz. You know the difference. You gotta know the difference between awesome and pretty good shiz. Okay, so here's Mecha Bowser. I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's not really like Bowser, I guess. So the goal here is to platform, and it's very fun. Like I've mentioned before, I really like the bosses and challenges that will ask you to platform and do some stuff instead of like puzzles and stuff, and figuring out what to do. I'd rather just pretty much put it up to my skill, So I actually did die on the first round around here, probably 2 or 3 times. So hopefully none of that will be happening. I guess we can make this galaxy more exciting by really going for a no death. I'll be serious about it, guys. I really do not want to die. That would be pretty awesome if we complete a galaxy without dying. I don't think we've done that since the originals, since like the first galaxy or 2. I don't even know. Maybe then that even happened. I really don't know. I don't keep a record of this stuff. So I just wanted to destroy that there to get it out of the way. These little green things will track your gravity. It'll automatically just warp you there. Don't ask me how it works. We're in the future, I guess. Are we in the future? I don't know. We're in space, so probably in the future. Friggin' NASA not really sending anyone to space now, so. Anyway, I wish they sent people to space, like, obviously it costs way too much, but it's just so cool. Like, I read about the, really? You have to really be aligned with that. I read about the involvement and not as much involvement as more as interest of the Americans and when they had the astronauts go out, like maybe like the Challenger, stuff like that, and why can't I name like Apollo? And anyway, so the interest for Americans was way up at that point. But as soon as you have something like the Mars rover was on the surface of Mars. And that is an amazing accomplishment, but no one really cared that much because it's a robot. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really like you get way more attached to it if there's actually people there. You can hear them talk and stuff like that. So I don't know. Really, actually, extremely off topic of this. I mean, I guess because it's in space and we're playing Galaxy, that's how that came about, but I don't know. I'm interested in astronomy. I really do. I do like the subject. I like space. It's pretty awesome. Wow, totally missed that there, though. Crash those. Oh, wow, that is not fun at all. The first time around this... Dude, I just glitched the game. Kind of a little bit. So, the hitbox for the thing is so big that... Okay. Let me explain to you what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to go through that hole. Did you guys see? You could go ahead and rewind, and you could, if you look closely. Well, that was awesome. That was pretty freaking awesome. If you look closely, you'll see a hole right there. And what you're supposed to do is ground pound and go all the way down that to the bottom where the treadmill or whatever is. And then there was just a giant nuclear blast of the robot, and we'd be safe. But no, we were on top. So technically, I mean, if it were real, which it's a video game, it's not. then we would be exploded. But yeah, I don't get really the rave about why people want video games to be so realistic when I'm just happy playing my Mario Galaxy, you know, just chilling around with flames flying at me and space and stuff. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't really get the argument. I mean, I guess for some games, you want a realistic gameplay. I guess for like Battlefield, Call of Duty, you want it to be realistic. You want it to be like you're actually shooting guns. You want there to be recoil. You want there to be stuff like that. But I don't think it necessarily makes a good game. I'm gonna be honest. Like you see like stuff like FIFA 14, Madden, what 25? Is that the new one? You gotta go here. Don't go all the way to the dock there. And it's just so realistic. And I'm just like, give me my Mario Strikers. The gameplay is so amazing. Yeah, because you can freaking check people into an electric wall and hear them get electrocuted. Like, that's awesome. I mean, yeah, that's not realistic. That would be freaking illegal as hell, but that's awesome. I don't know, man. Video games just amaze me. I don't really know what else to say. It's crazy how you could just take yourself into a totally different world, something that's just not like anything else, and you could do what you want. You have your own input. And I think that's what makes games so amazing. That's what makes me love games, is that it's all you. You know? You beat a level, it's all you. You earned it. You actually did something, and you could just be laying on your couch with a controller in your hand. I think it's the ultimate leisure thing. I think I need a spring mushroom for this. You know, people really are like into Netflix and watching shows and movies and stuff, and I get that. I like that too, but for me, just video games tops everything. It's just oh, you don't need a spring. You just go there. It just tops everything. It's just an amazing experience. I don't know. I guess that's all I really have to say about that. So there's a launch star here. Oh, I went a little bit too far. It's kind of video games are a little bit different for me ever since I started this whole kind of thing. I'll be honest, like, video games are a little bit less leisure for me. I don't play. I play a decent amount of video games, but since I'm Let's Playing a lot of the time, I don't have copious amounts of time for just, like, you know, relaxing video games. Like, for example, Link Between Worlds I got for Christmas, and I haven't really gotten much time to delve into it too much. Obviously, Pokemon Y is an exception, because that is freaking, like, put everything else on hold and play that game. But, you know, I kind of wish I could take games a little bit less serious. I don't know, maybe that sounds really screwed up, I guess, but it's the truth. I love Let's Playing a lot, don't get me wrong, and I don't think of it as a chore, you know? If I thought of it as a chore, I wouldn't be doing it. All I'm saying is it's a little bit more, I guess you don't really know what I'm talking about until you do it. It's a little bit more of a job, I suppose, because you do have to focus on providing good commentary. You do have to focus on pleasing the viewers, you know? And whereas if I was just playing Mario Galaxy by myself, I could just lay down and be eating some Cheetos. Actually, no, that's a no. No, I do not eat Cheetos while playing video games, because then you get Cheeto controllers. Oh, awful. I don't know why I said that. Oh, what's a crumbless, good crumbless snack? Oh, Swedish fish? Swedish fish, I mean, they don't have crumbs, but sometimes you get little, you get looby hands, and they're all like looby. I don't know what I'm saying. But you guys get what I'm saying. I need to take video games a little bit more serious than the average person, which is totally fine. I love making videos, and it's amazing. You know, like, I don't even consider it a job at all. Like, I do in certain instances, like when it comes to taxes and stuff. Like, yeah, it's a job, but it doesn't feel like a job. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain it in words. That, like, it's just crazy. It's just surreal. This whole thing, this whole experience. And I'm saying this because I just talked about how video games was a little bit more of a chore for me, but it's just so rewarding. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought that was like fire. I couldn't go on that. It really is. It's so rewarding, this whole YouTube thing. It's amazing, you know. So I love it. It's great. The reason I say it doesn't feel like a job, yeah, I do put in work. I put in about a work like obviously I cannot talk about how much I get paid, but I'm similar to a normal teenager with everything I do. It's just like the hours I work and stuff, but the difference is I get to just freaking play video games. I get to have a ball, you know. And yeah, it's a little bit more work than you may think. There's editing, there's rendering, like that. Well, that's not a big deal. There's descriptions, tags, thumbnails, you know. So you do it's dedication. You got to be dedicated to it. You can't just half-ass YouTube, you know. You got to really be thinking about it constantly. You got to be always around, unless you plan way in advance. But yeah, it's definitely rewarding. I guess that's my take on my YouTube biz. I don't know. I really love it, and I hope I can keep it up for as long as possible. Giant star here, and I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is just that I can just play a game and people will actually watch. Like, if you told me that would happen to me 4 or 5 years ago, I would be like, what the heck are you talking about? Why would anyone want to watch me play a video game? And that's pretty awesome. I'm really glad that you guys are around to share this experience with me. I mean, I know how you feel. I do watch some Let's Plays myself, so I'm not like, why the heck are you guys watching me? I get it, you know? You come to a point where you kind of connect with the player, and that was way too fast. And I can see why people don't really get it. But you gotta be really into video games and YouTube to get watching Let's Plays. I don't know. I wish I knew why we liked it so much, why we liked watching and doing it. But, oh, cool secret over here, by the way. A little, extra life shroom. But it's definitely a huge blast, and I love it, so. Anyway, I guess this goes without saying, but thank you guys for sticking around, really. It means a lot. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I'm just going on and on because I really don't know. I don't have a ton of stuff to talk about. I'm not gonna try to like talk about the stuff that I talked about in the other episode, you know. Just let it go. Just let the 2 forever missing episodes. There's no way I can get them back. I'm pretty upset about that. I'm not gonna bring you guys down because of it, though, really. Even though I probably already have, and I apologize. But, you know, what are you going to do? Like I said, what are you going to do? Let's grab this coin. Or that one. Yeah, whatever. But, yeah, other than that, other than me being kind of sick and usually only being able to record 1 episode, faulty recordings, like this frustrating stuff happening, I mean, everything in my life has been going very swell. I guess with the whole college thing, every college I have applied to has accepted me so far, and I told you I applied to a bunch of them. So more than halfway there with hearing back, and I'm really pleased. So like I said, I'm not gonna make any like announcements or anything like that about any colleges until I'm totally sure. So, but I did get into one school that I actually really didn't think I was gonna get into. So that's huge for me, and I will hopefully be able to share that news with you sometime soon. Oh, yes, we are up here. So, I kind of knew this from the beginning. This holy moly guy's back. So this part isn't really blind for me. It's obvious. You get the spring shroom, you got the fake flaming floods down there, and then you got a ground pound. I don't think you have to be that high. He spins. Watch out for that. I'll be honest here. I died about 4 or 5 times. I don't know why. One of the things I regret about losing it. All right. So the last thing I'll say is that this part was pretty freaking hilarious. Like, it wasn't stupid. Like, it was stupid fails. You know, it wasn't really frustrating. It was to the point where, like, why am I doing this? Like, dying and stuff. And those are always fun. I feel like there hasn't been a ton of those in this galaxy. I'll admit, in this Galaxy Let's Play, I'll admit I was raging pretty hard. This is a tough boss, but I think nope. It's tough. Let's just say it's tough. I'm not gonna talk about my previous recording anymore. But, oh no! I did that? I freaking just long jump. Somehow, the camera angle with this cake thing screws me up so badly. Hold on, I need to take a drink. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I kind of was losing it because I thought that that lightning ball was gonna hit me in the face. But anyway, for some reason I should know better. I should have stopped long jumping. Oh, I long jump just because that's my personality. I always try to like look all flashy and stuff and try to long jump and do it as quick as possible. And it just ends up screwing me over so bad. I'm gonna keep that one up there for because I think it's a great indicator of, yeah, when you're right above. Okay, well, that didn't really work. When you're right above them all, he spins. He spins and he's got the shocks. This guy is a force to be reckoned with. The hardest boss, in my opinion, that we've faced so far. Really. Even though that Bowser was tough that one time, nope, this is pretty rough. See, look at that. That's just stupid. It is absolutely stupid. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, everything with my life has been going really well lately. I guess in my free time, I'll talk to you guys. I've been doing some Pokemon. I play Pokemon Showdown. It's an online battle simulator, and I've also been raising up a team in Pokemon X and Y with like perfect IVs, perfect EVs. I'm kind of a perfectionist in that aspect. Not really like much in life, but when I do something, like, let's just say when I do something competitively, I want to go all out. I want to win, you know. And obviously, I like to have fun, but I will go all out. I'm not just gonna take any Pokemon and just throw it in battle. No, I gotta get that right nature. I gotta get the good EV, get at least good IVs, and then just EV train that thing perfectly. That's just how I am with Pokemon. I don't know why. I can see why some people aren't like that, because it's not a huge difference. I think EV training is a huge difference. IVs are not a huge difference. Nature's not a big difference. Unless you have a hindering nature on something like attack or special attack that you need, you can't have that. But if it's something like a serious or quirky nature, you know, something that doesn't affect any of the stats or doesn't really matter to you, like minus defense plus special defense, then that's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I've been getting more into it lately, and I really would like to upload some Wi-Fi battles. Only problem is, and it's a huge problem, I don't have a 3DS capture device, and they run for about $300-400. So that's not happening soon. But let's get this star right here. Woo! Alright, so we're flying back from Toy Time Galaxy, and that was the third and final star. Bouncing down Cake Lane. I'm RedFalconGames. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And by no means don't feel sorry for me or whatever for losing that recording. It's my fault. I just hope you guys are alright with it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, really, for real, because I mean, I was afraid it was gonna be boring because I already played it, but it wasn't that bad. I tried to go on some rants, you know, because there wasn't a ton to talk about the game. You know, I wasn't really surprised about any aspect of that Toy Time Galaxy. But I really did hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like rating. If you didn't, give it a dislike. That is okay. I'm RedFalconGames once again, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace out, everyone.